Hello, I'm Bill Valerio, and I run Woodmere Art Museum, where we tell the stories of Philadelphia's art and artists. Jazz is an art form we are dedicated to presenting at Woodmere, and this short video is part of a series that will capture highlights from the outdoor jazz concerts we presented with Warren Ory and the Arpeggio Jazz Ensemble on the front lawn of Woodmere in the fall of 2020. Everyone brought their own lawn chairs, set them up 6 feet apart, brought a picnic basket or a glass of wine, and with masks and social distance, had a great time. We are calling this series of videos Jazz from the Art. And so please be on the lookout. Every Saturday, we will release a new video on Woodmere's website, send a link through social media, and send reminders in our bi-weekly newsletters. Our intention is to build excitement for the new series of outdoor Saturday night jazz concerts that will be resuming this coming spring, starting in May. We are making these videos with the sole purpose of sharing the beauty and staying in touch. However, we encourage that if you are in a position to support jazz at Woodmere, please become a member, renew your membership, or make a donation at woodmereartmuseum.org and click on the donate button in the upper right of the homepage. Well, Warren, it's great to be with you together talking about jazz at Woodmere, and we're going to talk about a clip called Get Ready, because we're getting ready for music to come back into everybody's lives, which we all can't wait for.
Right.
But before we talk about Get Ready and the specific clip, I just want to ask you about something that I heard recently in an interview with Winston Marsalis about jazz as an art form that expresses something about democracy. Mm-hmm. That he believes that there's something about jazz that is expressive of something that's sort of deeply ingrained into the democratic culture that we all aspire to. Mm-hmm. And I wonder how you respond to that notion.
Well, it's a true statement. I mean, when you think of a democratic approach to things, you think of more inclusiveness from a lot of people, not just one head of state, so to speak.
One person, one vote.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And so jazz is definitely like that. If you take just the solo aspect of jazz, and by that I mean where each instrument gets a chance to speak his or her own voice at that particular time while being backed up with a chorus of maybe, amen or yes, but done musically by the other instruments. So everyone can take a solo, whether you're talking about the sax, piano, trumpet, bass, drum, guitar, accordion, whoever you got in your group can take a solo. And that solo is encouraged. So the democracy comes in by not one instrument saying, the trumpet saying, hey man, you can't talk, I got something to say that's better than what you have to say. No, that's not it. What you have to say might inspire me to say something even as insightful as what you're doing. So the democracy is there, and then also the democracy is there when you talk about the actual breakdown of the group, where the group leader is not just going to be a dictatorial kind. Now, of course, everything has aberrations, so to speak. Yeah. But for the most part, I'll just take with my group. For the most part, I'm doing something and Larry might say, well, hey man, I'm going to do this and this and that. Or they'll just do it. And you're like, oh man, that's cool. And, so it's no authoritarian thing where, you can't do this, you can't do that. With jazz in particular, it's looser. I had a situation where I was playing some classical music in this orchestra in Delaware. I was hired for this particular, it was actually Duke Ellington's sacred music. But it was done from a very classical approach. And the conductor, they had all this music in front of you, like 98 pages of music. Well, there was one part where it said the walking bass in D, and it had each note written out. And I'm like, man, come on, I don't need to read how to walk a bass. Are you serious? But he said, no, you're gonna play the way if you want this job. And I did, but it was so stiff. It's like if you're walking in somebody's footprints, you can do it, but you're not gonna have the same gait. You're gonna walk in it like that as opposed to just walking. And so I did it, but so that's the other approach. That's the non-democratic approach. And I wouldn't even consider that so much a jazz gig. It was a gig of an orchestra trying to play jazz music. There's a difference. There's a difference, you know. I'm not going to name any names, but
you don't have to.
But you know, it's
but I think we
an
get
example.
the idea that in the jazz that's in your heart,
right?
It's about each person finding their own voice and being able to express that in a safe environment where it contributes to the overall experience of the music.
Right. And the common denominator is freedom, which is, you know, a big part of democracy.
Yeah.
So that freedom, you have to feel free. You have to feel just ability to go and feel confident and feeling good about the people you're working with. So yeah, that statement does make a lot of sense. Yes, indeed.
I thought it was beautiful, and I'm glad, you know, and your take on it is very true to my experience of hearing your music.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Thank you. So get ready.
Let's get ready, because Get Ready is always one of the tunes that we love when we do Motown meets jazz. You know, Motown is such a great catalog. We never have to repeat the songs, but there are some that we have to do every time we do it. And usually we start off the gig with Get Ready, because it says it. I mean, those two words say so much. And again, when you look at the construction of the tune, the way, and this was written by Smokey Robinson, one of the great American songwriters, and you know, he writes the tune with such an anticipatory approach, you know, dun, 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 you know. I mean, what kind of build-up is that? You know?
Just hearing you hum it or you state it, I can feel it.
That's right. Yeah. So by the time the vocals come in, never da 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 da, you know, so you're ready. You're getting ready, and to me, it seems so much like, get ready because the music is coming back strong. Get ready because we're going to beat this thing. Yeah. Get ready because life is going to be all right. Get ready. And so, again, working with Roy Richardson, Sherry Butler, Frank Boutre, Larry Price, G. Calvin Weston.
The A-Team.
The A-Team. That's right. That's right. So we hope everybody gets ready, because we're coming back.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Get ready. ready, baby.
Come on, show some love.
Thank you.